You are so Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say any cursing until after the first minute of a YouTube video for some reason. Oops. Gohda was doing the nighttime rounds. There had never been anything on Rokujima outside the Ushiyamiya family. So checking that the doors and windows were all closed had no real purpose. However, ever since Natsuki had scolded them saying that this was careless, the nighttime rounds had become part of the servants' daily routine. The reason that Natsuki had ordered this was the occasional disturbances of the witch. Everyone who visited this island knew about the legend of Beatrice, the Witch of the Forest. This had become established as this island's characteristic ghost story. Because of that, it was only natural that some people would occasionally say that when they thought they were alone in the mansion. They had heard strange sounds, or seen the shadow of a person. However, when that created a little too big of a disturbance and reached Natsuki's ears, she had made a fuss, thinking that some suspicious person might have been coming in and out. Apparently, it was said that she roused all the servants and had them checked throughout the mansion. Because of all this uproar over the witch, had happened before Gohda had come, he had only heard about it from the more senior servants. Ghost stories like that could be found in any workplace. Even at the hotel Gohda had once worked at, and at the restaurant. There was never a shortage of those types of stories. So, when he heard that story on this island, he smiled bitterly, thinking, so they have that kind of thing here after all. He smiled bitterly, but he thought, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and had not sliked that. Gohda went along with it on the outside, but in his heart, he thought it was a childish trick. At first.
これは確かに不気味ですね。なるほど。過去の使用人たちがいろいろと騒ぎたくなる気持ちもわかるものです。
He could understand that if someone, doing the rounds on an eerie night like this, saw a lace curtain waving in the breeze from a window which hadn't been closed, they might be tempted to believe that they had seen a ghost.
肖像画の魔女をバカにするとたたりがあるか。
Don't tempt fate, Gohda.
大怪我をして辞めた使用人もいるらしいし。
You're gonna tempt fate, aren't you?
怪我は勘弁だな。俺もこの年だ。二度とこんな厚遇の職場には恵まれねえだろうよ。肖像画の魔女様、真面目に働きますんで、一つ穏便に頼みます。
Oh, he was actually not going to tempt fate. But of course, of all nights he had to be doing the nighttime rounds, is the one night where everyone dies. Gohda prayed to the portrait, his hands together, as though he was at a Shinto shrine. Was that some pots and pans? At that time, he thought he heard a sound. The kitchen? Was that the sound of something metal falling on the floor? Surely a mouse or a cockroach hadn't come out and knocked over some of the dishes. No. How could that be? It was routinely and thoroughly cleaned. Gohda thought that in any case, he had better check what that noise had been, and enter the kitchen. Big mistake. He turned on the kitchen light. When he did, he heard a strange sound. Clank, 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 clank. To a cook like Gohda, that sound seemed like the lid on the pressure cooker or something was shaking. Of course, it couldn't be in use when no one was in the kitchen. If someone had been using the gas, what a dangerous thing to do, to just walk away from it. Just in case, Gohda decided to inspect the area around the gas range. He's doing a lot of reasonable things.
何ですか? これは?
Uh-oh. When he did, in the corner by the gas range, the pressure cooker really had been placed there, just as he thought. But the flame wasn't on. And yet, the lid was clanking. Was something fermenting and leaking gas? How could that be? Then, was there a mouse or something inside? How could there be? Ridiculous. In front of people, Gohda acted as though he had a bold personality fitting for his build. But he actually had an unexpectedly timid side to him. He was terrified to find out what might be inside, and he couldn't check it carelessly. In his cowardice, he grabbed a nearby wooden pestle, and with a clunk, he tapped it a little strongly against the side of the pressure cooker. When he did, the clinking sound suddenly stopped. He should have been relieved now that it had stopped. But the fact that it had stopped when he had hit it was even more eerie. It made him even more suspicious about what was inside. Is it a butterfly?
この世に怪奇現象なんて存在しませんとも。
Is that supposed to be pronounced no siree?
そんな魔女も魔法もそんなもの存在するわけがない。すべての現象は科学的に説明できるんです。
Oh.
お化けも魔女もいてたまるもんですか。
He's just like Battler in that regard then. He's claiming to not believe in any of this. Or he's just trying to make himself feel more comfortable. I can't tell. But either way, he is not going to make it past this scene. He repeated that many times, trying to build up his own confidence. It was quite comical how he looked completely different from what he was saying.
何が魔女だ。何が魔法だ。たたりだ。そら、正体を見せてみろ。そら。
He removed the lid of the pressure cooker. And lying exposed there was the sparkling clean silver bottom of the pot. There was absolutely nothing frightening like he had imagined. Wouldn't it be a little bit concerning that nothing was in there even though the lid was rattling like something was in there? Like, think about it. It's a pressure cooking device. There's no flame, so maybe there's a possibility of gas causing the lid to shake a little bit. I'll be kind of concerned that there might be some sort of gas coming into my system now. Though, of course, it could obviously be witches.
そりゃ当然です。中に何もいるわけがない。
Now, of course, how would you get the gas in there? That's actually a good point. How would they get the gas inside of there? There is a possibility, but unlikely. He probably would have smelled it if it was a gas, though, before he came in. And there was no description about smell. So, it probably wasn't some sort of weird gas that has been causing the lid to shake a little bit. So, it might be magic. Maybe. By now, Gohda realized that he had been a coward. So while he had some doubts about what caused the lid to make that sound, he explained it away abstractly as some quirk of positioning or something, and decided not to worry about it too much, as the gas is seeping into his system. Then he took the lid he had grabbed and softly set it back down where it had been. It's alright. There won't be a sound. Obviously. As if witches or magic could exist. Clink. Clink, 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 clink. Clink, 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 clink. Clink, 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 clink. All of the pots and utensils in the kitchen started clinking at once. And it grew stronger still, until finally it became so strong that the lid to one of the pots fell off. And from inside that pot, a slender white arm slowly stretched out. The lid fell off another pot, and another hand slowly stretched out. And another. And another.
魔女なんかいるのか
Oh my god, I would love to see this animated. When the number of arms grew to 7, a loud, shrill laughter split the air. Uh-oh. You're in trouble, dude.
これほどの美味しいお料理を作れる人がこんな小物なんて本当にがっかり。
If I'm remembering correctly, Beelzebub's gluttony.
あんたいらないんなら私がもらうわ。いっただき。ちょっとダメだってば。私がもらうんだから。
Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, before I continue on, I didn't see this comment until now, but apparently the character sheets for the 7 stakes had changed in between episode 2 and 3. So I might as well, read about them before they kill Gohda. Yes, I'm delaying the inedible. Alright. Oh yeah, the descriptions are different, so I should probably read them right now. Oh wait, this is Satan. Let's begin with Lucifer. Lucifer. Advanced level furniture created by Beatrice. Lucifer is the eldest of the sisters, and by extension, also their leader. For that reason, she claims to be the strongest of the sisters, but is secretly aware that she's actually the least talented. However, she carries herself with pride every day in an attempt to hide this fact, while living in terror of how she would be disparaged by her sisters if they ever found out. Poor Lucifer. Poor Lucifer. Leviathan. Leviathan often confronts the eldest sister Lucifer on behalf of her younger sisters. She has a fundamentally envious and brutal personality, and is adept at finding others' weaknesses. However, she is better described not as envious, but as a crybaby who wants her own way. For some reason, she is not very shrewd, and always ends up last in the sisters' order, drawing the short straw and crying. Alright, so Lucifer's pride, Leviathan's envy. I'm trying to remember the 7 sins as I'm going along. I know that's Satan's anger. Satan takes on the role of the ever-angry class president of the sisters, Diatribes. Diatribe. A forceful and bitter verbal attack against someone or something. Diatribes tend to fly out of her mouth in rapid succession, so she is feared by the other sisters. Because of this fear, no one is willing to talk back to her, and she is actually quite lonely. From time to time, she will intentionally do things so that she gets yelled at, but none of her sisters will admonish her for it, making her feel empty. Aww. From her character sheet, I'm feeling bad for Satan from her character sheet. Aww. I'm sorry, okay? Belphegor. No, okay, I may feel bad for Lucifer and Satan, but I think I feel the worst for Belphegor because of what I did to her. I'm so sorry, Belphegor. Belphegor is a taciturn, assiduous, and the most trusted of the sisters is furniture. However, that is partly because of her demonic desire to turn her masters into lazy pigs. Sloth. In that sense, she could probably be called the most demon-like of all the sisters. Her flaw is that she is too serious. Conversely, she is not used to being treated with kindness. Belphegor. Mammon. Mammon is extraordinarily quick to take what she wants, and she never holds back, not even for her sisters. Her motto is to be greedy and have things all to herself. Mammon greed. For this reason, most arguments between the sisters are sparked and instigated by her. However, among the sisters, she is the most honest about her own emotions, and the most devoted to trying to please the opposite sex. Greedy, but a hard worker, she would spare no effort to have a permanent monopoly on someone's affection. Wait, she's greed, correct? Yeah, she's greed, she's not lost. Yeah, okay. Beelzebub. Gluttony. Beelzebub is the gourmet of the sisters, and is known for being a pig and a picky eater. Being a big and picky eater, oops. I mixed up, two words. Her personality is similar to Mammon's, and they often vie to beat each other to the prize. She's also always talking about food, which makes her a calming influence among the sisters. However, she also has a disturbing desire to kidnap pretty boys and store them in the food cellar. Well, I guess I'm safe from that one. I guess I'm safe from Beelzebub. I think I'm safe in general from Beelzebub, so I'm okay. You're lost. I think Asmodeus is lost. Yeah, she's lost. Asmodeus. As the youngest of the sisters, Asmodeus is stood upon by everyone. This might be why she alone is kept out of the way when the conversation turns a little saucy. In the hopes that her older sisters will accept her as an adult, she is constantly on the lookout for a boyfriend. However, she sets her sights too high and spends her days fantasizing about the prince who will never come. So she's practically Jessica. She's practically Jessica. I'm sorry, Jessica. Forgive me. And alright. Enough procrastinating. It's time for it to happen. The moment we have all not been waiting for. No! Oh. At least it was short and not painful. It was short, so it wasn't that painful. Come on! Let's search! There's only one more. That old hag! Where is she? Not the mansion. Maybe the guest house? You snooze, you lose. Right. You snooze, you lose, right? Come on! Search! Search! Find her! Find her! Don't get noticed by the relatives in the dining hall. Don't get noticed by the kids in the guest house. Search in silence! Kill in silence! After all, it's still just the first Twilight. She isn't in the guest house. But she wasn't in the mansion either? Hey! I found her! She's in the rose garden! Why is she standing around there without an umbrella? She's given herself up! All mine! All mine! All mine! Something's happening here. This is all too convenient. Okay, this is all too convenient. You slowpokes can just sit there and watch. She's not freaking out. She's not freaking out. I told you no! This one's mine! Come on. If we wait any longer, we'll be scolded by Beatrice-sama. Let's take care of it all at once. Oh, no, she's freaking out a little bit. Come on! Found her! Surrounded her! Come on! Let's get along and do it all at once, okay? Die! I don't know why I'm controlling my voice level. Oh? Furniture power Kumasawa? Kumasawa furniture power reveal? Oh my god! I can't believe it! Kumasawa has fucking furniture power.
やんちゃなお嬢さんたちだこと。あの子のお友達かしら。
何こいつ、パワーのくせに。何かの間違いよ。もう一度。
Psychorus.
こいつ、どうして私たちを防げるの？
She's okay. Kumasawa seems to be really strong. Kumasawa seems a lot stronger than Canon and Shannon. Shh. Okay, no. I'm gonna wait for more information to come out, but hold on.
どいて！もう一度よ！
何度やっても無駄だ。この誤人できる。
私はあの子を待っているのです。どうか呼んできてはくれませんか？
Is she referring to Beatrice? If the child she's referring to is Beatrice. Oh my god! Kumasawa's the original Beatrice! I mean, not the mistress Beatrice, no, but the Beatrice from Beatrice's memories. She's the Beatrice from the memories.
そのようなデッチ暴行、私たちがすると思う？
その必要はない。
ベアトリーチェ様。
私が権限するほどでございます。
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, yep. Kumasawa is definitely the first Beatrice. If Ronofe is feeling like he needs to be here, that's the case.
必ずやお目覚めと思いました。
Huh.
ロノウェイ、久しぶりですね。本当に久しぶりです。
こいつ、ロノウェ様を呼びつけに
Freaking course! That's what's up with Kumasawa! Oh my god!
そしてあなたもお久しぶりですね、ベアトリーチェ。
こいつ、ベアトリーチェ様までも呼びつけに。
Her disguises finally ran out. Her disguises finally ran out. Wait, why didn't she do this earlier? Hold on, why didn't she reveal herself earlier?
よい
I think it'll be explained soon. Or maybe she's only like this in this timeline. But that's unlikely.
そのお方をどなたと心得るか。ベアトリーチェとはそもそもそのお方の名。わらわはそれを受け継いだに過ぎぬ。
Ah. So wait, what was your original name?
そのお方こそはわらわの師匠。先代ベアトリーチェ教だ。
先代ベアトリーチェ教。
Gold butterflies appeared in ones and twos from the Garden of Roses and began to gather around Kumasawa. I mean, I knew there was something up with Kumasawa, but I kind of half expected this outcome. To be fully honest, I had some idea that maybe this could have been the case, but I didn't actually think it would be the case. That's why I never said it out loud. I'm actually really intrigued to see how this goes out, like how she plays out as, you know, the predecessor. Because in the first 2 episodes, it wasn't really apparent that she knew too much of what's going on. Well, she wasn't really there for the previous 2 episodes, so maybe that was done to, you know, have some mystery behind the real identity of Kumasawa. The reason why she didn't really show up was she was actually masking her real self from everyone. I think. I'm just gonna keep on reading. This is getting interesting. And after becoming a golden radiance and enveloping her, they burst and disappeared, and Kumasawa's form was no longer there. Yep, she's the original Beatrice. Instead, there was another golden witch, the one who had, in the past, explained to Beatrice the path of an endless witch. The only person Beatrice had called master in her entire life. Her hair was long, beautiful, and vividly youthful, and her figure in that elegant dress was unrecognizable as an old lady. No, this looked like a completely different person to Kumasawa.
これはお師匠様。再びお会いできる日が訪れるとは夢にも思いませんでした。
ええ、私もですよ。夜もまた眠りを妨げられるとは夢にも思いませんでした。
I need to check something. No, I can't check something. I don't know. I can't look. No, I can't check anything right now. Yeah, because her name's not even popping up, so I don't know even what to search for. Like, could I look for predecessor Beatrice? I don't think I should. But that voice, that fucking voice, I can recognize that voice.
まったく厄介なところでお目覚めになられる。いつもの通りお休みであられたなら、第一の晩を何も手こずることなく終えられるのに。いや、むしろ歓迎すべきですかな。少々退屈しておりましたところで。
相変わらず悪趣味な遊びで罪もない人々をもてあそんでいるようですね。
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that voice, isn't that Chie's voice? Chie from Higurashi? You can correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this Chie?
無限の魔女の力は決して人に迷惑をかけることに使ってはならないと何度も教えたはずですよ。
Like, coming from, you know, how she's being like the sensei master sort of figure to Beatrice, that got me to thinking of Chie. And her voice kind of sounds like Chie, so I think this might be Chie's voice actress, though I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think this is Chie's voice actress.
そう言うなよ、お師匠様。退屈は私たちの天敵じゃありませんか。それから逃れるためのちょっとしたスパイスに過ぎませんよ。侵食が進めば進むほどにわらわの力は強くなり、わらわの眷属は呼び出しやすくなる。しかしそれは同時にお師匠様の封印を解くことにもつながったとはな。
Did you steal your own master?
それを予見していたからこそ、私はこうしてあなたのすぐ近くで眠りについたのですよ。願わくば二度と起こされぬことを夢見ながら、こうしてあなたと再会してしまったのは私にとってはとても悲しいことです。
相変わらずお師匠様は食えないな。
炉の上、家具の子たちを下げなさい。家具は主に仕えるだけです。すべての罪は主が背負います。
かしこまりました、マダム・ベアトリーチェ。
その名はもうその子に譲りました。さあ下がりなさい。家具の娘たち、私は一度聞かぬとしても二度言います。しかし三度目は口にしませんよ。
下がりなさい、煉獄の七姉妹。巻き添いになれば塵と化しますよ。
下がれみんな。
Renove and the Seven Sisters of Purgatory retreated. After that, there was the Beatrice, whose bold expression didn't falter, and the master, Beatrice, who had given up that name and wore a composed smile.
さて、お師匠様、久しぶりの再会にはどんなお茶のご用意が良いかな。
Are we about to get a witch fight?
そうですね。ほうき星の訪れよりも久しい再会です。
Is this a reference to Haley's comment?
もてなしてもらいましょうか。粗相があるようならば我が名と無限の魔女の称号返してもらいますよ。
無限の魔女にも免許更新制度があったとはな。
Hold on. Pause. Wait. If Beatrice were to give back the name to her predecessor, and her predecessor is Kumasawa, if you think about it closely, is this a speedrun to get the Uchiha family name? Because all the assets are going to Beatrice at the moment. If Beatrice has to give up her name to her predecessor, technically, does that mean this is a speedrun to Kumasawa's win? Is she speedrunning the epitaph solving? I don't know why I'm saying it's speedrunning, but I mean this is the best and most efficient way of getting the gold. Kumasawa could get a victory if she does get the name back to her, but this is the third game, so that's not gonna happen. But that is an interesting thing to think about, since technically the gold is going to Beatrice, but if Beatrice denounces her name and gives it back to her predecessor, doesn't that mean her predecessor as Beatrice will get everything? I don't know how magic contracts work, but if you bend the rules a little bit and play a little bit dirty like a demon would, this is a demon strategy to get the assets in the Uchiha family. Though of course, I don't think that the predecessor would, do anything terrible to the family. Like, she doesn't seem to be really liking Beatrice using her magic for things that are not good. So maybe it might be a win for Battler if she got everything of the Uchiha family, if she became Beatrice again.
仰せのままに、お師匠様。あなたの弟子がどれほど立派になったか、そしてとっくの昔にどれほどあなたを凌駕したか、とくとご覧に入れましょう。
It's time for a witch fight. It looked like sparks exploded in the air between the two Beatrices. Ooh. Just by glaring at each other, they purge all spirits from that space. As they watched, the seven sisters shivered. Because if they had retreated just 3 steps less than they had, they would have already been turned to dust by now.
さあ、いらっしゃい。ベアトリーチェ。あなたにその名を譲ったことが私の生涯でただ一度の後悔です。その過ちを今自らの手で修正しましょう。
そりゃあ違うぜ、お師匠様。わらわのただ一度の過ちは、この程度の力を学ぶのにあんたに弟子入りしちまったことだぜ。何が魔法、何が無限の魔女だ。こんなの気づくだけの力じゃねえかよ。それをもったいぶって偉そうによ。お前の出番はとっくに終わってんだよ、お師匠様よ。
Oh. Whoa! Red Shoe's fake! Whoa! Oh! Okay, Beatrice... Nope. Okay, Beatrice multiplied after getting knocked down. She's now 1 again. She's attacking. Okay, she had a barrier. You're watching this.
一体目の前で何が起こってんだ。
かわいそう。
How are you in this space too?
私の弟子が迷惑をかけていますね。
Okay.
謝ります。
あんた何者なんだ。熊沢のばあちゃんがどうしてこんな姉ちゃんに化けるんだ。つうかあんた誰だよ。わけがわからねえ。これは何の特撮なんだ。俺は頭がどうにかなっちまいそうだ。
私はあの子の魔女の師匠です。かつての名はベアトリーチェ。あの子が私を継ぐときにその名を送ったため今は名を持ちません。
あんたがすでに言い切っちまってるが、俺はあんたの弟子のせいで大いに迷惑しているぜ。頼むから責任取って何とかしてくれ。じゃなくて俺はこんなの信じねえぞ。
Valor cannot deny this shit anymore. Holy shit.
魔女も魔法もあるもんか。こんなめちゃくちゃバトル俺は認めねえぞ。くそったれ。 俺は何を信じりゃいいんだ。
Witches! Okay, here we go.
あなたらしい、とても短気なもてなしですね。
さすがお師匠様。この程度じゃバカバカしくてまぶたを開く気にもならないらしい。島ごとぶっ壊す気でなきゃ無理らしいぜ。さあさあおいでなさい、双剣の戦闘。
What? Whoa! In response to Beatrice's summons, a terrific earth tremor split the Rose Garden! What the fuck is happening? And on either side of her shoulders, two massive war towers sprouted and stabbed into the heavens! They stretched 100 Marute tall, and each one had over 360 ports! What is a Marute? What kind of measurement is that? Marute! This word is probably related to a fictional unit of length from Nazca of the Valley of the Wind, which seems to be about 1 meter long. I've heard about Nazca, but I have never checked it out. But I heard about it. Should I check it out? I don't know, but holy shit, so that's 1 meter. They were war towers of the gods' army corps, which had not allowed the heroes of antiquity to invade their precincts, even as they banded together. As Beatrice elegantly floated in the gap between the massive two-headed towers, she looked down on her master, sneering with absolute superiority. With the two massive towers lined up behind her shoulders, the witch looked very small, like a butterfly dancing between large trees. Okay, this is not the direction I thought this game was gonna go.
蝶に化ければ買わせるとか思うなよ。双子塔の弾幕密度じゃあんた虫ピンの昆虫標本どころかめった刺しの針刺し人形だぜ。
The towers, more than 720 ports open, and the godly soldiers ready their multi-shot ballistas. Whoa! Oh, they light up. That's not good.
それであなたの手番は終了ですか？
Oh my god, this is playing like a chess game.
それが遺言かよ。ぶっ放せ！
Whoa, okay, wow! Ballista shots, numbering easily over 1,000, were all fired at once, drawing a beautiful geometric curtain of death. The bored sound performed by those bowstrings was probably even deeper than the sound of death swinging a scythe.
さあさあおいでなさい。墜落せし塔よ。
Oh my god, you're raising another tower?
一なる言語をはぜ、その罪を知らしめよ。
Whoa! What? The sky was stained and incandescent red, and from between the clouds, a blazing, massive tower fell upside down. That massive falling tower and its rubble swallowed the thousands of ballistic shots, so that not one of them could approach the body of the witch who had summoned it. Yes, no one can approach the mysteries of heaven. That was the truth of the fallen tower.
さすがお師匠様。いちいちやることがでけえや。
I bet Maria would have a field day if she looked out the window right now.
私の手番は終わりませんよ。 さあさあおいでなさい、イバルディの息子たち。我にふさわしき槍を与えたまえ。
Whoa! As the massive crimson tower that had fallen made a mighty gold-color explosion. From inside those flames, a spear showed itself, of such massive proportions that you had to look up to see all of it, much like a tower. It was too large for even a giant's hand. It was a divinely beautiful spear of the gods, so massive that it gave the illusion that the tower, which had fallen, had turned into a spear of the same size. A spear of certain victory that no one could escape.
無用の双子塔ですね。
I guess it's morning now.
自ら左右の退路を断つとは愚かしい。一本の槍をもお前は防げない。
When she snapped her fingers in command, the massive tower-like spear shot at Beatrice like a lightning bolt. As the golden witch danced in the gap between the towers like a butterfly, it sliced straight through the air like a flash of lightning, aiming right for the very middle of the absolute center of her heart, with the most ultimate and extreme precision.
こんなところでグングニルが弾けるとは。やっぱりお師匠様はすげえな。はぜろ、役立たずの塔。いでよ、巨人兵の戦列よ。その盾と胸で神なる槍を防ぎきれ。
The shoulder war towers exploded in gold. They became several billion gold butterflies. Those butterflies took the shape of 7 massive armored soldiers. Each stretched a full 50 mere roots into the sky. And they were lined up in front of Beatrice, protecting their master and holding massive shields which towered like windmills. Oh, that's cool! Their massive size was evocative of a mountain range, but which, hiding behind them, was like a small moon hiding behind the mountains. Once in the past, when the massive shields these giants held had been readied by the whole giant's regiment, they had protected King Wilhelm's castle, not only from arrows, but from the wind and the rain. And when they had faced upwards and held their shields to the heavens, not a single raindrop had gotten through!
愚かな。神聖への敬いを忘れた魔女の哀れなことです。神の槍を巨人ごときで防げるとお思いですか。
道理ですね。人間の金属でいくら武装しようとも神の槍は防げません。マダムの見事なエポレットメイトです。
そんなベアトリーチェ様。
もちろん忘れませんともお師匠様。
Is this usual for witch battles? Is this a common thing in battles against 2 witches?
さあさあおいでなさい、ヘパイストスと弟子たち。我にふさわしき盾を与えたまえ。
A golden whirlwind arose at the feet of the giant soldiers. It was a group of countless butterflies. They attached themselves to the massive shields like gold leaf, sparkling like they were a gold mirror. That was the absolute defense wall that the kings of the gods gave to the goddess. The Aegis shield. Whoa! Oh, they're blocking the spear. Is it Gungnir? That was the spear, right? When the holy spear, which left a dignified tail behind it like a comet, crashed into the mountain range of that gold shield, there was a terrible, thunderous roar. The creaking of the pillars that held up the heavens. The divine spear spun around and around, sent flying in the direction the sun sets.
ありえない。真相を防いだ。
いいえ、違います。神なる槍が避けたのです。絶対の槍と絶対の盾は争ってはいけないものが神々を起きて。
Oh my god, using the law to battle!
それはつまり防いだのと同じことですがね。
このような荒事ばかり腕を上げましたね。
むしろお師匠様はこういうお遊びが相変わらず苦手なようで。わらわからのお返しだ。法典にのっとり槍には槍でお返ししましょうぞ。
The giant soldier battle line, which had fully blocked the divine spear, released their holy gold shields. The shields fell to the earth, making the ground shake. How's no one waking up? And then another gold whirlwind arose, and the 7 gold shields changed their form into 7 massive spears of lightning lying on the ground. In unison, each of the giants lifted a leg high and firmly stomped on the tips of the handles. Oh. Whoa. As the earth shook with a thunderous sound, the 7 lightning spears spun beautifully and flew up above the giant soldiers' heads. They covered everywhere in a spray of gold as they began to fall before the giants. Each of the giants squared off, and with the force of their whole body, they kicked and smashed them into pieces. Those broken pieces numbered exactly 30 each, and became lightning spears of exactly the same size as the original, which made 210 for all 7 of them, and all those burst at once, splitting into 30 swords, so that there was 6,300. They became a thundercloud barrage, drawing out a beautiful geometric pattern, and then each of those changed into 3 bolts of lightning, so that 18,900 thunderbolts shot at the predecessor Beatrice. Okay, it seems like some of the people were woken up by this. The lights are on at the house.
さすがやりますね、マダムは。
Certainly, a bundle of almost 20,000 thunderbolts should have reduced the master's body to dust. But there was no impact. Beatrice knew immediately that she had been fooled. At that moment, from the direction the sun was supposed to set, she felt an impossible ray of sunlight. A brilliant ray of light shone on her profile. It was the figure of the master, holding aloft the spear of the gods that had supposedly been repelled a short while ago. She bore a brilliant radiance like the sun on her back and made it shine on the incarnation of darkness. Beatrice, watching from there, was trapped like a mouse in a cage, cornered in a dead end, formed by the giant soldier battle line. By now, the predecessor Beatrice has sieged a position directly alongside the giant soldier battle line.
これでお遊戯の時間はおしまいですよ、ベアトリーチ。
このわらわが側面を許しただと。
Her bold expression hadn't faltered once before now, but now it twisted for the first time. Oh. And faster than Beatrice could click her tongue, the predecessor Beatrice released the Holy Spear. In mid-air, it sprung up into the air once more, and changed its form once again.
さあ、おいでなさい、 ドベルグの兄弟たち、我に巨人を砕きし天の鉄槌を与えたまえ。巨人兵ども、わらを守れ。何をしているか、ノロマども。
By now, it was no longer a spear, but the whirlwind of a massive hammer that raised like a windstorm as it flew through the air. It was a legendary hammer that had shaken the king of the Frost Giants. So the giant soldiers couldn't escape from that fear. So no matter how much their master ordered them, they couldn't block the path of that hammer.
バックランクメイト、安らかに眠りなさい。
Before the whirlwind of this massive chunk of metal, Beatrice was nothing more than a mere speck. The instant the whirlwind started to suck Beatrice's in, Beatrice's form turned into a massive war tower. The iron hammer smashed the war tower, scattered tremendous amounts of rubble, but it did not reach she who had escaped behind it. Furthermore, when the smoke started to settle, the war tower had sucked in the massive iron hammer without crumbling and blocked the way. Even the giant smashing iron hammer couldn't break through the final tower protecting the witch. However, this war tower was in fact the witch's last trump card. It was a war tower for dodging that could only save her from danger once. But this tower was impregnable. No weapon could break through it. Just then, the moon disappeared. As Beatrice hid in the shadows of the giant soldier battle line in the war tower, she looked up at the sky. What the fuck? I'm getting sensory overload. What the fuck is happening? When she did, inside the moon was the figure of a massive horse ridden by the god of war and death. The predecessor Beatrice rode the horse with him. His cloak had blocked the moon and swallowed it in an eerie shadow. And the spear of the gods was in his hand once more. It was, in other words, a godly knight who had jumped over the ramparts formed by the giant soldiers in the war tower, attacking from the heavens. Oh, I didn't read that. Oops. What did that say? I didn't see what that said.
やられた。スマザードメイト。
Smothered mate.
楽しかったですよ、ベアトリーチェ。
The struggle to the death between the two witches with the same name was resolved. Whoa! No. No. There's no way. There's no way the predecessor just won. There's no way. The spear that had been launched from the heavens pierced the ground. The giant soldier battle line and the war tower split up into countless gold butterflies, surrounding the area in a golden storm. Then, the sound of thunder, and the sound of the falling rain and wind. Suddenly, that place was the empty rose garden once more. Oh, so everything reset. The butler and the rest were watching the two witches confronting each other. But only Beatrice was different. Black Liliana, what just happened? The Beatrice just... No! No! Wait! What? The Beatrice just get... She had been pierced straight through by the spear, from the base of her neck and her right shoulder to her left buttocks, unable to even reach the ground with her feet. Horribly exposed like a pitiful pinned butterfly, tormented by the wind and rain. Wait, wasn't her feet on the ground, or was she floating?
ベアトリーチェ様。
さすが恐ろしいお方です。
これで決着です。
The processor won!
ベアトリーチェ。いってー。
Holy shit, the predecessor won! Beatrice wore a bitter smile of false courage. But a strand of blood dangled from her mouth, making her look even more pitiful.
無限の魔女の称号と力、そしてベアトリーチェの名を今こそ返してもらいましょう。無限の魔女を語るにはお前は未熟が過ぎます。
やめて、許しておくれよ、お嬢様。ちょっとふざけただけじゃねえかよ。
あなたから我が名を奪います。元の姿に戻してあげましょう。過ぎたる力を手放し、己にふさわしい生を全うするがよいでしょう。さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。
The predecessor Beatrice began to recite the words of power. When she did, small gold butterflies gathered around the skewered Beatrice and began to swarm about her. Like butterflies sucking the nectar out of flowers, they began to suck the magical power out of Beatrice, and it seemed that it caused her intense pain. A cry of agony escaped from Beatrice's mouth. She no longer had any power to resist it.
さあさあ、目を閉じてごらんなさい。思い出してごらんなさい。
I don't know why I'm feeling this, but for some reason I kind of don't want Beatrice to lose for some reason. I don't know! Even though this one witch, the predecessor, claims to be the good witch, I still don't want the Beatrice we have to lose for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't want Beatrice to lose, especially this early.
あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。さあ、ベアトリーチェ、あなたも私と一緒に復唱なさい。一緒にお歌を歌いましょう。そうすればすぐに終わりますよ。あなたの苦痛が少しでも早く終わります。
そうだな、お師匠様と一緒にお歌を歌うなんてどれくらいぶりかな。
さあ、一緒に。さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。
さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。
Wait, she's trying to do the same spell to her predecessor? when the two of them began to recite the same chant. More and more gold butterflies danced around, swarming around Beatrice.
大丈夫ですよ、お嬢様。あなたは私の弟子であることを失いますが、私の仕えるお嬢様であることに変わりはありません。そうしたらまた一緒にご本を読んで差し上げましょう。リンゴのパイを焼いて差し上げましょう。昔のように。
Oh my god, you are screwing yourself by saying this sort of stuff. You're screwing yourself. This is episode 3. This is episode 3. You're screwing yourself right here. It's too early in the series for Beatrice to be defeated this easily.
さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。
Poor predecessor though, poor predecessor. She's trying so hard to defeat Beatrice, but that's not gonna happen. I am not believing for 1 second this will be the end of the reign of Beatrice.
思い出してごらんなさい。そろそろ思い出せてきたかな。
I knew she was doing the reverse on Beatrice! I knew she was doing the reverse on predecessor Beatrice, I meant.
なあ、お師匠様。あんたの後ろにあるそれ、思い出したかな？
何ですか？これは。
When the predecessor Beatrice looked behind her, there was a creepy hedgehog crouching there. Sonic? No. It was herself. Mother. There was another predecessor Beatrice, whose whole body was packed with ballista shot. What the fuck? What? Wait, what? Lying there like a pincushion doll. What the fuck?
さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。違うか。さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどうやって殺されたのか。
What the fuck? So, the spear barrage that Beatrice did actually hit the predecessor? The predecessor Beatrice was shocked. Instantly, her form began to grow faint. Holy fuck! I knew this was happening, but I was not expecting this!
いつの生まれ。
I was not expecting this!
最初に呼んだのは双剣の塔ではない。四つ子の塔だったのよ。お師匠様の左右はるかに潜んだ隠し塔が描くセブンスランクルークの死の境界線を、お師匠様はのこのこと踏み越えてきてくれた。チェックの発生が遅れてしまったことだけはマナー違反。率直に謝ろうぞ。
Okay, since this is the third game of 8, I'm gonna forgive this kind of trolling, but this is absolute trolling right here from Beatrice's writing. Beatrice's writing is so trolling! What the fuck? The battle had been decided at the very beginning. It had been over since the time the predecessor had leaned forward, readying her holy spirit to attack Beatrice, who had been wedged between her shoulder towers. The hidden towers, lurking on either side, had bathed her in a windstorm of ballista shots from 720 ports on both sides, pinning and killing her. However, Beatrice hadn't wanted it to be resolved with that. She had wanted to make her master take her next move, and had continued acting as though the game was still on. she had immediately revived her with the endless power and had made her continue the game as though nothing had happened. Then the predecessor slowly remembered that she had already been killed and began to completely erase her form. When she did, the spear which had pierced Beatrice also erased itself. Beatrice finally fell and landed on her feet. There wasn't even a trace of a scar.
楽しかったぞ、お師匠様。また遊びたくなったらいつでもよみがえらせてやるよ。それで適当に遊んだら死体だったことをまた思い出させてやるからさ。なあ、ちゃんとあんたの言いつけは守ってるぜ。おもちゃは遊び終わったらちゃんとおもちゃ箱にしまいましょうってな。
I mean, I was right and she was trying to get her to remember her form, but I thought it was gonna be remembering that she was Kumasawa, not that she was fucking dead to begin with! Oh my god! Rikishi! You're fucking with my mind again! You fucked me once with Higurashi, but now you're fucking me again. God damn it. God damn it. And the thing is, I was not even expecting this. That's why I'm so exhausted right now. What the fuck?
楽勝でございますかな。
愚か、新章だ。四つ子島で騙せてなかったら死んでおったのはわらわの方よ。さすがはお師匠様だが、これで胸が張れるというもの。わらわは今こそお師匠様を完全に超えたとな。ロノレ、お師匠様の亡骸をもう少しマシにしておけ。わらわもそこまで敬意を失ってはおらぬでな。
かしこまりました。今宵の第一の晩は少々派手に暴れすぎました。少しは片付けも必要でしょう。すぐに取り掛かります。ヤギたちよ、お片付けの時間ですよ。
When Renove snapped his fingers, blazing, sparkling eyes began to blink open in the shadows and darkness, becoming goat-headed attendants, which appeared one after another, slowly out of the black. One by one, they lined up behind Renove's back, wordlessly standing at attention.
この度は6人の遺体をどのようにいたしますか。また密室形式に。
わらわは今それを考える気分になる。どの上に任す。バトラーを悩ませるようなとびっきりの密室を頼むぞ。
かしこまりました。それではとびきりの。
Okay, so we're seeing what's going on in the background for each locker room scenario from the witch's side. I am gonna tend to believe that there's something else going on that we're not seeing, but as of right now, I'm gonna look into it from the witch angle. Though I have partial belief that this is the work of witches, but I'm gonna see what happens.
それ、バトラーはどこだ。
Did he run away?
バトラー、わらわの大活躍見た？
I bet he ran away. No, He saw.
今のめちゃくちゃな魔法の嵐を見せつけられて、俺は何を否定すればいいんだ。魔女はいるも何も、あんなドッカンドッカン凄まじいファンタジーを見せつけられて、今の俺は何を否定すりゃいいんだよ。もうわかんねえ。前回もそうだが、このイーカス的なマジカルバトルをどう否定すりゃいいんだよ。
だよな。こんなの見ちまったらもう言い逃れはできねえもんな。さあバトラー、とんでも推理を聞かせてくれよ。
お嬢様、笑いに品がございませんよ。
Come on, at least let her laugh like she wants to laugh after this victory, dude.
おお、これはすまぬ。しかしわらわの責任ではないぞ。何しろバトラにキューッと両目を固く閉じてキリキリギリギリ歯ぎしりするなんとも悔しそうなその表情を見せられると、自然とわらわの口からこぼれてしまうものでな。
さあバトラ様、くじけずにテーブルへお戻りを。お嬢様はバトラ様の反撃を期待されておりますよ。
ふざけるな。何をどう反論すりゃいいってんだ。まずあの塔が地面から生えてきたあたりからもうめちゃくちゃだろうが。実は六軒島の地下に合体変形巨大ロボの秘密研究所でもあって。
Come on, stop talking! Stop talking! You know that Beatrice's gonna pull that sort of shit. When you mention goat-headed monsters, guess what came in? Goat-headed monsters! When you started using the devil's proof, you know what came in? A devil! Now there's gonna be a secret laboratory for massive transporting combining robots? Is the Umineko gonna have Max?
ボタン一つでおかしな塔が生えてくるってのか。ああ、それならあのでけえ巨人どもはきっとロボットだぜ。あるいは悪の秘密結社のメカ怪獣かもな。わけわかんねえよ。俺に話しかけるんじゃねえ。うわ
ー、ほらほらほらほら、泣くなよ。
Hi, Beatrice.
魔法でドッカンドッカン。そなたが望むなら月だって砕くし、水星を雨のようにだって降らすさ。
Wouldn't everyone on Earth die the moment that happens? I don't know too much about, what would happen if something did blow up the moon, but wouldn't some sort of change in atmosphere kill everyone? Even though if you did survive, that would be a pretty sight. But you're fucked whenever the sun's not on your side of the planet. I'm gonna say that now. You're fucked. But I don't think anyone on Earth would survive if the moon was exploded. I think that's how it works, yeah. Like, you have to have the moon. Like, that's like a necessity in order to keep, everything stable within the galaxy. You need to have a planet's moon to keep it stable for life. So, Beatrice, you would cause an apocalypse if you did that.
お前好みのムチムチ姉ちゃんで島を埋め尽くしてやってもいいんだぜ。
Stop crying, Battler! Stop crying, Battler! Say yes! Come on, stop crying, dude! You gotta say yes right fucking now!
さあさあ、ほらほらほら、わらわの手番は終わったぜ。受け手をさせよ、反撃しろよ。できねえだろ。 できねえのは船長も承知よ。
Well, you gotta be quintillion to, you know, be sure about me. You gotta be quintillion% sure. God, quadrillion, weak level!
お前、こういうのダメだもんな。こういうファンタジー、本当は大好きなんだもんな。知ってんだよ。今時こんなの巷にいくらでも溢れてるじゃねえか。漫画に小説、アニメに映画。
Well, yeah, late 1980s, that does make sense. That kind of translates to now in a sense, too, what Matrix is saying. That does kind of translate a little bit now, but not at the same range of witches.
10代くらいのガキンチョたちがおかしな特殊能力いっぱい持ってて世界の命運かけてドッカンバッカンやるやつ。
Wow. Yeah, you're really on something. You are really on something, actually.
お前も大好きだもんな。知ってんだよ。隠すなよ。大好きじゃねえかよ。そのお前の大好きなやつがちょいと目の前で披露されただけじゃねえかよ。どうして漫画やアニメのそれは信じてくれるのにわらわのだけ信じてくれねえんだよ。
Oh my god! The voice, like, the tone she used to say that line was awesome!
信じろよ、信じろよ、信じちまえよ。
Oh my god.
反論なんかできねえさ。こうして見せられちまったんだからな。ほらほらほらほら、返事をしろよ。思考はいらねえ。素直にごめんなさいベアトリーチェ様って言えばいいんだよ。ほらほら言ってみろ。ごめんなさいベアトリーチェ様って言ってみろよ。言えよ言えよ、恥ずかしげるねよ。
Glass break! Yeah! Glass break! Oh my fuck! Umineko no Nakukara ni Rondo the Witch and Reasoning, and we're getting to the next morning. Oh my god, when they discover the body, 6 a.m. Holy fuck. Virgilla. Virgilla. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna begin with the adults. We're gonna begin with the adults finding the bodies next time, I bet. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. You know, I don't think anything today I can record that will make me as hype as this. Holy fuck. Oh god. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm taking it back a little bit. Nothing could beat this. Nothing could beat how awesome that scene was. Well, no, something will beat it soon. Something will beat it soon, but holy shit. Oh my god, I did not know this game was gonna go in this direction. I did not know this game was gonna go in this direction. I'm gonna be fully fucking honest here. I did not know this game was gonna go in this direction. I am full on honest here. Oh my god. Yeah, I am fully honest here. I did not expect this to end up like this. I did not expect. Oh my god, there's a fly flying around me. Oh my fuck. Ah! Holy shit. Okay, I am going a little bit too hard. Holy shit, I'm going really hard right now. I am going really fucking hard right now. Oh my god, I am going really fucking hard right now. I am going really, really hard right now. I am going like the hardest I have ever gone. Oh my god, I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself way too much. I am super sorry that I'm repeating myself way too fucking much. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, wow. Wow. I did not expect this direction. Okay, I have to end this video right here. There's nothing I can do to end this video. You broke my mind, Beatrice. You broke my mind. No, it was Rikishi who broke my mind. Though you also broke my mind. God. This is just an initial reaction, by the way. I'll probably calm down within an hour or so, but let me have this high. Just let me have this high. Holy fuck. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.
Okay.